What if there was a hidden opportunity on the internet, barely touched by most creators, that could make you thousands of dollars, all with just a laptop and Wi-Fi? Right now, there's a golden niche that's starting to blow up. And the best part? It's still wide open for anyone to jump in and take advantage of, even if you have zero experience. This niche is all about creating eye-catching, professional-looking content with AI tools. Whether it's for social media posts, digital products, or even growing an audience, the demand for high-quality visuals has never been higher. But here's the secret. You don't need fancy software or a huge budget to get started. AI is here, and it's changing the game, allowing creators to generate stunning visuals effortlessly. So, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to break into this niche and start creating content that stands out. And I'll walk you through the simple tools that make it possible. Plus, I've linked a Google Doc in the description with everything you need, from AI resources to my step-by-step workflow. And if you're serious about making money online, and if you're just starting out, grab my free ebook that shows you how to make your first $100 online. The link's in the description. Alright, so to generate our visuals, we want to head to Pixlumen, link in the Google Doc. Now that I'm on the tool, you can see the sheer quality of these visuals. You can see that they can generate images for just about anything: logo design, e-commerce, storybooks, the list goes on. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is hit Generate for free. You can sign up with your Google or Apple account or just use your email. It's super quick. Once you're in, you'll land on the community page where you can check out what others have created. And while that can be a great source of inspiration, we're skipping that for now because we're diving straight into generating anime visuals for our motivational video. Now, this is where the magic happens. Head over to Create in Pixlumen. Here, you'll see multiple AI models, but the one you want is Flux. This is the key to getting that clean anime aesthetic, sharp lines, vibrant colors, and that distinct hand-drawn look that makes anime so visually appealing. Before generating the image, you need to select the right aspect ratio depending on the platform you're targeting. If you're creating content for TikTok or YouTube Shorts, go with 9:16. For Instagram posts, choose 1:1. And if you're planning a longer YouTube video, 16:9 is the ideal format. There's also an advanced settings option, which you can play around with if you wish to refine your image more. Now comes the most important part, the prompt. This is what controls the style, atmosphere, and overall vibe of the image. The key here is to keep it simple, but vivid. Instead of overloading the AI with too many details, focus on key elements that will bring the scene to life. For example, a great prompt could be a lone samurai standing under cherry blossoms at night, illuminated by the soft glow of lanterns, with a dreamy and mystical atmosphere. Once you hit Generate, Pixlumen will create the first version of your anime visual. But here's the thing, not every generation will be perfect on the first try. If something feels off, you can refine the output by adjusting the guidance scale, which controls how closely the AI follows your prompt. Changing the seed number to get slight variations of the same scene, or even tweaking the prompt itself. Now I like this image, so what I'm going to do is I'll click this upscale button here. Now on the next page, I'll make sure that this setting is set to 2x and go ahead and upscale my image. This will make my image more HD and more defined, which will look perfect for our video. As you can now see, the AI tool has done just that. Now the next thing that I'll show you will be the ability to remove backgrounds. If I hit this button here, the AI tool will go ahead and process that. And if I skip ahead, you can see that the background has been successfully removed. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and download our upscaled image and move over to the next step. For this next part, we're going to create a second image, just so we have double the content ready to post. This time, we're switching the vibe. In the first image, we had the lone samurai under the cherry blossoms. Now, let's shift to something more intense and emotional. For the second prompt, type a mysterious swordsman walking through a rainy Tokyo street at night, neon lights reflecting off wet pavement with a melancholic and cinematic atmosphere. I'm now going to go ahead and hit this prompt enhance button, which goes ahead and makes our prompt 10 times better. You can see that it's so much more in-depth. Hit generate. This creates a completely different vibe, more dark, moody, and atmospheric. But because we're using the same anime model, the art style remains consistent, which makes it perfect for smooth transitions in the final video. But here's where Pixlumen really gets insane. Once you've generated your base image, there are 3 tools that let you take it to a completely different level. The first one is InPaint. This tool allows you to edit specific parts of your image without having to regenerate the whole thing. Let's say you've created the perfect anime character, but the lighting feels off, or you wish you could add someone else in the background. Instead of starting from scratch, you can use the InPaint tool to brush over that specific area and tell PicLumen exactly what you want to change. For example, if I wanted to add a person in the background, you can highlight the doorway here and type. PicLumen will only modify that part of the image while keeping everything else exactly the same. This is insanely powerful for refining small details and getting your visuals to feel more professional and polished. You can use it to add more glow to the background, change the color of clothing, or even fix small imperfections that you wouldn't be able to control with a normal generation. Next is the expand feature. This one is a game changer for creating wider, more cinematic shots. Let's say you've generated a really clean anime scene, but it feels too close up. With expand, you can literally extend the canvas in any direction, left, right, top, or bottom, and PicLumen will generate new details around your original image. So, let's say we've got our image with someone walking down the street, but you wanted to make the building seem taller. You can simply expand to the top and let PicLumen fill in those details. It's perfect for creating backgrounds for thumbnails, building anime-style wallpapers, or crafting full cinematic scenes for your content. The best part is, PicLumen perfectly blends the new details with your original image, so the final result looks completely seamless. It's like having infinite creative control over the framing and composition of your visuals. And finally, we've got prompt magic. This is where things get wild. Head to the prompt bar and hit this prompt helper symbol here. Now you can see that two options have come up, the first one being image reference, which lets you generate images around a certain image, but the other one being prompt magic. Now this is an insane tool that lets you generate content in all different types of styles. So you can see I've gone with this Van Gogh one. However, there's options for style, painting, and photography, depending on what sort of content you want to make. So I'll ask the AI to draw me an anime character on top of a cliff. If I skip ahead, you can see that we have just that, and it looks insane. It's like unlocking a hidden pro mode for anime visuals with zero extra effort. When you combine all three tools, InPaint, Expand, and Prompt Magic, you're no longer just generating random images. You're literally directing the aesthetic of your scene and controlling every detail like an anime artist would. This is what allows you to create visuals that look like they came straight out of a Studio Ghibli film, while everyone else is stuck generating basic AI art. And that's exactly why creators who understand how to use PicLumen right now are absolutely dominating on platforms like TikTok and YouTube. That's all for today's video. Join my school community if you want to go viral. Bye.